Welcome to the bookstore. Today's book summary is on the book, The 5 A.M. Club by Robin Sharma. Introduction. 5 A.M. Club. Own your mornings, elevate your life. Consistency and persistency is key. It helps create more lucky and opportunities that can leverage your actual probability to success. Don't be victim and complain so much about your surroundings. Although your surroundings do affect you, but you have the choice to discard those surroundings in the choice to make the change from yourself. Do not conform to mediocrity, constantly uplift yourself and raise your standards. Change is difficult. It is natural for us to feel pain because it is our primal sense. But, if you feel that your life is too easy, you are living it wrong, as we are built for growth, not stagnancy. Get out of your comfort zone. Exercise is important. Your health is important. Do not die. Not worth to waste your health on other things. Fuck being cyber zombies. Being addicted to distractions, social media and internet, our precious attention and time is for ourselves, and these distractions do decrease our sleep quality. How dedicated you are to your craft and life reflects the strength of respect that you have for yourself. When you feel like surrendering, don't. Chapter 2. A daily philosophy on becoming legendary. Life is too short to play small on your own talents. We have to stop being cyber zombies ever attracted to digital devices, aka social media, and become someone who models mastery and excellence. We do not have to conform to the mediocrity ever present in the deprofessionalization of business. In other words, we do not need to stay average. Do work that is original and worthy. That means have respect for your own work by working like an artist who cherishes and emphasizes a lot on his work. Picasso. Pleasure, complacency are destructive. They are the end of you. Get out of your comfort zone. World class begins where your comfort zone ends. Chapter 4. Letting go of mediocrity and all that's ordinary. Our influences and environments shape our productivity and our impact. Life is way too important to mix with people who have different values and lower standards set in mind. Surroundings, books, music, people, anything shape your perceptions. Be helpful to the society, contribute. Adults are deteriorated children. We fail to be childlike. We only hear what we're ready to hear in the morning hours, when everyone else is sleeping. Train like nobody business, rather sweat than bleed. Wage a war with weakness in addiction to distractions. Most of us are busy being busy, doing trivial stuffs. If everything seems under control, you are not going fast enough. The tragedy of life is not death but what we let die inside of us while we live. Solitude is important. Find time to be with yourself, and do not feel alone when you are alone. Connect with our mortality, death. We seek to create a meaningful legacy instead of seeking approval. All change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. Do not create drama. Do not be a victim. Make a difference. Committing to mastery over all you do and in who you are. Chapter 5. A bizarre adventure into morning mastery. Values to believe: commitment, discipline, patience and work. Less talk and more do. Victims just watch and see. Victors take action. Waking up early gets more things done early. Logic: wake up early, more time can optimize health, happiness and peacefulness. Can do a lot of things in the morning. Chapter 6. A flight to peak productivity, virtuosity and undefeatability. Rule number 1. An addiction to distraction is the end of you. Take an hour before dawn to align yourself. Rule number 2. Excuses are bullshit. Release your rationalizations and take small daily improvements. Rule number 3. All change is hard at first, messy in the middle and gorgeous at the end. With consistency, habit will become automatic. Rule number 4. Top 5% must do what 95% of people are unwilling to do. Rule number 5. When you feel like surrendering, don't. Chapter 7. Preparation for a transformation begins in paradise. Most people stay the same their entire lives, the talk only. The old you must die before the best you can be born. Do not wait for conditions to fall into place, only act upon them. Just do it. Make your thoughts into reality. Do not be defined by titles, money, properties. Be realized with your original gifts and talents and noble virtues. Lead your days by your own terms but not by others. 2x3x mindset. Double your impact, triple your effort in 2 core areas: personal mastery and professional capability. Education makes you immune to disruption. Health is important. Do not die, or else you can't do anything. Never sacrifice your health for anything else, not worth it. Work must have rest too, or else we'll have burnout. Anyone can talk, but it takes courage to encourage. Chapter 8. The 5 a.m. method, the morning routine of world builders. If you do not wake up early, you make progress in nothing. Waking up early is the one practice that elevates other practices. Waking up early can help optimize concentration for longer times and produce higher quality results rather than diluted in too many aspects. Coffee in moderation is good. The environment that we grow up in has been hypnotizing us away from our brilliance and brainwashed our genius. Be bold to dream and live out the dream. Chapter 9. A framework for the expression of greatness. Granularity, rigor, depth. Have a more detailed, granular approach rather than a superficial one. Your work reflects how you are as a person, the strength of the respect you have for yourself. Be a performer and a person of depth. Be extraordinary. Have heightened awareness. The further a society drifts from the truth, the more it will hate those that speak it. Whenever you are creating beauty around you, you are restoring your own soul. George Orwell. Vague thinking yields vague results. Do not fall into the dark side of genius. Do not be a master of your craft but a joke in your private lives. Think, behave and deliver by having real rigor in private life and work. If have the above, you will have GCA, gargantuan competitive advantage. Optimize daily. Consistency is king. Exceptionalism is a journey. Rome was not built in a day. When wake up early, you are the most alive as your heart beats quickest. Chapter 10. The 4 focuses of history makers. Most of us alive wish we had more time, yet we waste time. Thinking about dying brings everything into focus and know what is important. Distractions can be negated easily. Life is fragile. Be grateful for every moment. Do not be scared when it comes to your dreams. Stop wasting time on stupid trivial stuffs. Not worth. Make priority to reclaim the creativity, fire and potential in you. Access primal talents and apply them. Know thyself. Plato. Focus number 1. Capitalization IQ. Have exceptional dedication, commitment to maximize whatever strengths to make them iconic. Dedicate at least an hour in the morning to focus, refuel and grow and become healthier. Victory hour. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. Albert Camus. Make lucky. More times you try, more opportunities you create for yourself. Your daily behavior is always a function of your deepest beliefs. If you cannot rise higher than your personal story, you will be trapped. Toxic influences and environment have bring us down, make us forgotten who we really are. Remember, we have the capability to shake and impact an entire industry. We have the power to live with honor, nobility, audacity and integrity. Live intentionally in our paths. Anything that happens are meant to be, they are giving you education. If you do not realize it, then the problem will persist. You need to believe in yourself that you can do great things before others can believe in you. There is no need to pretend to be someone that you are not for the sake of having friendships not worth. Learned victimhood. Avoid. Rescript our personal story, become aware of what you are doing, to avoid it. Focus number 2. Freedom from distraction. Broken focus syndrome, too much social media, attention shift herein. There's so many times in a short period of time. Manage your focus instead of your time. Social media, games, online shopping, those things are a form of escape. Acknowledge that when you near greatness, devil will make every effort to stop you. Be aware of that and disempower it. Comparison is the thief of joy. Theodore Roosevelt. As we get better at something, our attempt for change, our brain will be scared. It is built inside us. It will embrace as many distractions as possible to make us feel better. So, continue the fight no matter what. Solitude at 5 a.m. gives us the freedom to access the worry off, brain pure genius activated. Focus number 3. Personal mastery practice. Self-improvement consistently. The only devils in the world are those running in our own hearts. That is where the battle should be fought. Mahatma Gandhi. Greatness is from within. Mindset, psychology, heartset, emotionality, healthset, physicality, and soulset, spirituality. All must have, less one also cannot. Heartset. How is your heart? How are you feeling? Are you stuck in the past? Express those unexpressed emotions. Healthset. Do not die, exercise. Soulset. Remember who you truly are. Focus number 4. Day stacking. What we are doing today is creating our future. 1% improvement in 24 hours. Micro wins. Chapter 11. Navigating the tides of life. Feel the moment, do not forget. A bad example teaches us more about who we wish to become than a good one. Chapter 12. The 5 a.m. Club discovers the habit installation protocol. Grit and good habits shape who you are. 5 scientific truths behind habits. 1. Willpower is developed through relentless practice. 2. Personal discipline is a muscle. Need to train. 3. Recovery is important. 4. Follow a 4-part pattern for automation of routine. 5. Increasing self-control in one area of your life elevates self-control in all areas. 3. Values of habit makers. 1. Consistency and persistency. 2. Following through what is started. Measure how much you respect yourself. 3. How you practice in private equals how you do in public. 1. General theory of self-discipline. Regularly do challenging stuffs. They are important as it is the most uncomfortable. Ambition without implementation is a ridiculous delusion. Brain is built to expand. Neuroplasticity. If don't care long enough, then brain will be small. It is your choice to strengthen the brain muscles, neurons. Voluntarily put yourself into conditions of discomfort can build your willpower. Never ever be reasonable with yourself. The lifetime habit arc. Trigger, ritual, reward, repetition, and then looping these. How to get out of bed at 5 a.m. Jump straight out before your brain gives you a bunch of reasons why you should sleep. Be steadfast in your commitment. Automate as many basic things as possible. Don't waste brain juice on trivial stuffs. Worst decisions are made when we are exhausted. 66-day minimum. Destruction phase, first 22 days. Persist at all cost. You might feel like dying, but this is when you face discomfort head-on and giving your willpower a good workout. Your brain is breaking down, destructing the old you to restructure a new one, which is why this phase is painful. Installation phase, second 22 days. Here also will feel like going crazy, but remember the payoff is unfathomable. Integration phase, last 22 days. Things will start to automate. One habit cultivated, opening room for a new one. It is. Until a point where it was easier to do the habit than not to do. Those who hurt others silently hate themselves. Number 1. To make a habit last, never install it alone. Number 2. The teacher learns the most. Number 3. When you most feel like quitting is the time you must continue advancing. Chapter 13. The 5 a.m. Club learns the 20-20-20 formula. First 60 minutes after waking up at 5 a.m. is utmost crucial. It optimizes you, also protecting you. Keep a white belt mentality around 200-2020 formula, nothing fails like success. Procrastination is an act of self-hatred. Discard all the not being good enough feelings to kick out your weaknesses. Quick tip of waking up at 5 a.m. Use those old school alarms. No phones, no tech in the bedroom. Advance the time by half an hour. This will trick the brain that you are waking up earlier. Trust me, it works. Number 1 move, 20 minutes. Must sweat, exercise. Pumping or anything. Sweat releases BDNF, supercharges your brain chemical. Number 2 reflect, 20 minutes. Period of deep peace. Enter the stillness. Writing down 5 small goals that you want to achieve in the day. Listing things that you are grateful about. Number 3 grow, 20 minutes. Learn something, read a book. Chapter 14. The 5 a.m. Club grasps the essentialness of sleep. Early death is by not sleeping enough. Social media and technologies fucks with our sleep, decreasing sleep quality. 75% of HGH, human growth hormones, happens when you sleep. After 7 p.m., cut off unnecessary technologies. If we could change ourselves, the tendencies in the world would also change. As a man changes his own nature, so does the attitude of the world change toward him. We need not wait to see what others do. Mahatma Gandhi. Chapter 15. The 5 a.m. Club is mentored on the 10 tactics of lifelong genius. Life's finest treasures live in its simplest moments. Tactic number 1. The tight bubble of total focus, TBTF. Get rid of distractions. Defend your mind. Close all notifications on phone. Deactivate those cyber hooking apps. Carefully choose who you allow into your private reality. Tactic number 2. The 90/90ths, 1 rule. Focus on one thing. Next 90 days, for the first 90-minute period of your work, do the one thing that requires the most focus. Tactic number 3. The 60/10ths method. Oscillation. Ability to balance out your tasks. After 60 minutes of productivity, rest for 10 minutes. Tactic number 4. The daily 5 concept. Making consistent 1% wins and micro achievements throughout your day. List 5 tiny goals that makes you feel that your day is well spent during the reflect time. Tactic number 5. The second wind workout. Work out second time in the day. Tactic number 6. The 2 massage protocol. Do 2 massage session per week. Spend the money. Tactic number 7. Traffic uni. During commute, listen or read materials that are really dedicated for expanding knowledge. Not jargon radios or mindless scrolling of social media. Tactic number 8. The dream team technique. Delegate tasks that not only are a poor use of your hours but also diminish your happiness. Tactic number 9. The weekly design system. Plan your week ahead, organize it in Google Calendar. Tactic number 10. The 60-minute student. For at least 60 minutes per day, study. Lifelong learning. Chapter 16. The 5 a.m. Club embraces the twin cycles of elite performance. How to sustain yourself. Oscillate in periodization between high excellence cycles and deep refueling cycles. Growth happens when you are resting. Pressure multiplied by Refueling is equal to growth plus endurance. Still need to put pressure on yourself. Having fun is a good way to recover. Have 0 device days. Heaven on earth is a state anyone can create. Own your things, do not be owned by them. Embrace the present, live the moment. Use joy as a GPS. Trust what makes you feel happy, your heart knows where you need to be. Your heart is always wiser than your head. Billionaire's maxim. Number 1. Your relationship with you predicts your relationship with the world. You are the only person you will be with your life. Love yourself by giving silence to yourself. Number 2. Be more alive. Be grateful. Value your aspects of life more. Number 3. Failure inflates fearlessness. Be courageous. Number 4. Exercise your mind to think only thoughts that serve your progress to mastery and happiness. Number 5. Avoid bad people. Only people in pain do painful things to others. If someone do you wrong, forgive, and let God deal with them. Number 6. Positive expectancy, active faith, ever-increasing gratitude and extreme value delivery. Money is like a current. Number 7. Exercise. Number 8. Constantly increase your personal standards and raise the quality of your life. Number 9. Show people love. Make other people feel better about themselves. There is enough negativity in this world. Number 10. Learn to relax and self-love. Number 11. Tomorrow is a promise, not a fact. Be grateful and enjoy the moment. Chapter 17. The 5 a.m. Club members become heroes of their lives. Virtues that need to be upheld. Bravery, forgiveness, integrity, understanding, sincerity, politeness, humility. So here we come to the end of this book summary. Thank you for listening to The Bookstore. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video. Later.